Always. Oh, oh.
Yeah, so I have my appointment on Tuesday. And of course, it's never it's never good news when you're meeting with a doctor to talk about brain surgery or whatever.
Right.
So the good news from all of it was the tumor is not inside the brain. He said it's like on the outside of the brain, so they don't have to cut through a lot of tissue. But the bad news is, of course, they have to cut a piece of my skull out and go in and pull it out. So. And because I have other health issues, I'm at risk for seizures or increased seizures and stuff, shit like that. So, and then of course, he said he talked about radiation, all that type of shit. After I'm like, come on, bro, ain't doing that shit. So, between now and then, I'm doing everything I can to not have to even have the surgery in the first place. I've been on my herbal shit, been eating like literally since like about a week and a half. I haven't eaten any dairy, any meat shit. And
I was gonna ask, like, because I know. See, this is the thing, like, with me and like my wife, kind of different, like, because we talk about the vaccines and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not the fact that you dissing medicine, like, you got to take medicine to be well.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that this modernized Western, whatever the fuck you want to call it, medicine. It's like, where does it come from? Why does these side effects happen and all that? So I say all I have to say. Like, I tell her, like, I'm not against vaccines. I'm just against the shit that the vaccines do. Like, if we can, like, do our research and find some holistic shit,
exactly.
Like, that's the thing. You can't be against medicine and not have knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit
true.
That's the shit that I'm trying to learn every day. So my question to you is, like, what's the holistic steps that you have to take in order for you to avoid that surgery, or even if possible, cure the shit altogether without that doctor shit? Like, what's the? Did you do any research, or did you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro. I've been like
what
literally.
did you find? What did you find?
So so with any disease, particularly with tumors, what's happening is, so we have the lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system is actually the system that eliminates waste. So the lymphatic system filters down to the kidneys and eliminates waste. Whenever there's any type of tumor, that means your shit is backed up. It means like you have a lot of acid in your body. So in order to get rid of the tumor, you have to kind of alkalize the blood, you got to get your lymph system shit moving again. So what I've been doing is I actually bought a dry brush today. So there's a few ways to like get your lymph system moving again. Is one, you got to, of course, make sure your kidneys is running properly and all that shit. And then your lymph system, once that gets going and you start eating, taking these herbs and eating these fruits and shit, that cleanses the blood, and these tumors will start like literally just either falling off or shrinking.
Okay.
And then like because the tumors is nothing but like stoppage points for bad shit in your body. That's all a tumor is like. It's your body's filtering all the bad shit into this one spot, and then that's all the tumor is. Whether it's malignant or benign, it's still the same thing. The thing with the malignant tumors,
it's like the chemical to the body.
pretty much. But yeah, bro. But yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm about to shit for me, bro. I'm about to go like on a raw food diet for like 2 weeks. Take these herbs. And and get this shit out of me, man. I can't even, just knowing the knowledge that we have, we're privy to. I can't be comfortable laying on an operating table knowing that I could have at least prevented this with the information that I had. Like if I go through all this shit and come January when it's time for me to get on that operating table, I'm like, okay, it's still here. I did everything I could with the knowledge I had. I have to face the music, whatever the case is. But up until that point, man, I'm about to kick this shit up, bro.
I feel you. That's what's up, though, man. It's dope that you're taking the approach that you're taking, because most people, it just be like, nah, fuck it, I just do whatever the doctor say. But you determined to find other avenues, man. I commend you, brother.
That's thanks, bro. Up. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, appreciate that, man. So, and of course, there's other.
Listen, man. Chuck, man, you got this, man.
Yeah,
you got it. You got it, man. Listen, man. It's one of the strongest motherfuckers I know. Man, you've been through a lot, man, and you've been able to persevere through everything, though. So, man, you
appreciate that.
This ain't nothing but a hook shot.
Yeah, appreciate that.
With a chip shot, man. Yeah. Listen. When we played basketball, what was you? Defense.
Yeah, the blocker.
Get the rebounds and block shots.
I was Ben Wallace now, that bitch. Couldn't score for shit, but I played some good ass defense.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And so you got this, man, and God got you.
Yeah.
And so, man.
Yeah, man. And just really quick, man, before we get into the joint, man, I just, it's day by day. Like yesterday I was fucked up, I was crying and shit, and today I was good. So it's really day by day. So anybody going through anything health wise or in any other area of life, just take it day by day. Just make the commitment to improve whatever situation you're in. Because ultimately, and a lot of people may not like this, you created this situation. Like I created this situation. Like Amir put me on the Dr. Sabi 2 years ago. And I just had on the information. I was listening to him and all that shit, but I wasn't really applying the information. The people are saying, well, how do you know that was the case? So the problem that I had, the challenge that I have is when people ask me about it, I'm like, and it's hard to explain to people what you're trying to do who are so tied into this westernized allopathic medical system. So I sit there and talk to somebody, I'm trying this herbal remedy. Like, yeah, but we got to be smart about it. I'm like, what's that mean? Have somebody cut into your skull and put metal plates in it? Is that smart? Like, no, herbs are for the healing of the nation. I mean, if all of our Christian listeners, if you believe in the Bible, how come you don't believe in that in that passage? Herbs are for the healing of the nation. Fruit should be something like meat should be fruit for you or some shit like that. Fruit shall be meat or some shit like that. That's what it says. It says it right there. It's been around for thousands of years, and we just got away from it. And people are scared to. And I listened to a guy earlier, and he made a point is that the medical system has scared us so much into taking health into our own hands that we just leave it up to them. And we just say, fuck it, I'll just take down this chemo drug, or I'll take this pharmaceutical drug, and that be it. Right? You want to maintain the condition, not cure it. Like, nah, bro, I don't want to be taking medication for the rest of my life.
Facts.
Right? I mean, you just imagine you had to take medication, you go on a trip, and you forget your medication at home. You fucked.
Yep.
You go on a 2-week vacation and with medication at home, and you're screwed. Right? So it's, man, it's, I don't know. So, once we get through this, man, I think I want to put a big emphasis on health because, it's definitely important, man.
Listen, man. Positive energy is very important, and who you talk to about certain things, even though you're close to certain people, you shouldn't. There's certain people that you can't talk to about certain things. So it's like, because you're going to get that energy from them, though. So it is very important, though. And sometimes it does. You're like, damn, I feel like I should have talked to them. It's like, nah, they're not the person you should talk to.
Yeah.
At that point in time. So you feel like, yo, man, I know them. That's what. No. Yeah. And they're not at a place to talk to them about it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you letting all this awareness though about this though, man. And we need to actually, you know what I'm saying, Pete, I know you got some words to say though, but like with the neurofibromatosis and everything, Chuck, that should be something that you should be, for me personally, should be an advocate for.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
And be out about that, because that's an important thing that people should know about. Because I don't think a lot of people know about neurofibromatosis.
No, it's not a common disease. If you want to call it that, it's not common. There's even some medical doctors who don't even know what it is. It's like, so once I get through this phase, and hopefully I can. And I'm optimistic that I can reverse. It may take a while, but I think I can get rid of the neurofibromatosis. Be able to share that story with other people, like, yeah, this is what I did. It's just you got to try what makes sense. You can't always follow the what the medical institution says, because they're programmed, like asking the doctor, asking the doctor, should I take this herbal medication or this herbal remedy? They're going to tell you no, because they're not trained in herbal medicine. Right? Some people say, ask your doctor for what? They don't know.
It's not even the fact they train. It's that, and it's also, nigga, herbal medicine ain't gonna make them no money.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just read through shit about how, like, Blue Cross Blue Shield got, like, some type of deal with, like, hospitals and shit when it comes to these vaccines and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you get a percentage.
Yep.
If you, like, give out so many vaccines, and if you don't get this. Like, that's the thing, man. All this sickness, war, death. I don't know, all that shit is like rolls into one, but all that makes like the most money in America. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a fucking doctor can be lying straight to your face, knowing damn well if you eat these chia seeds over this radiation, you'll be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up, man. And it's just, and then being black in this fucking world in America. And sometimes, like, sometimes I gotta push myself back. Sometimes I gotta feel like I can't tell my wife everything, because I be so paranoid with shit, especially with kids, especially with the more I look into shit, the more I read into shit. And it's just like, fam, it's hard being black, man. I love it. Don't get it twisted. I fucking love it. I love it. Don't get it twisted. Right. But fam, yo, it's like you can't even. I'm surprised. We all have going crazy in a way, but we all should have fucking therapists in post-traumatic stress healing. You know what I mean? Like, a normal person, right? Whatever the fuck, they don't think how we think. Like, they go to the doctor and be like, cool, all right, take this, all right, do that. We go to the doctor, all right, is he really telling us what the fuck we need to know? Is he giving us the right shit? More black women have died on tables giving birth than white women. That's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Real shit.
It's not a coincidence, but it's just so going off on a tangent, man. But man, Chuck, man, get your shit together, bro. And whatever information, like Amir said, I agree wholeheartedly, man. Like, yo, please share. You're an advocate of this shit, bro, man, and we got you back, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brothers, man. Definitely, man.
2019, Pete, you're not gonna be allowed to say you're going off on a tangent when you're speaking real shit. Stop doing it. I know I'm going off on a tangent, bro.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Nah. You speaking real shit, nigga.
Yeah.
This the show, nigga.
Yeah,
what
true.
it is.
Yeah, man. So.
No, man, and Chuck, man, with all due respect, man, you know what I mean? Fuck you, nigga. Nah, man, love is love, man.
And that's something too, really quick, that we overlook is laughter. There's a book called, and I never read it. I didn't research the guy's story, so I don't know if it's true or not. It's called Anatomy of an Illness. It was a guy who was diagnosed with cancer, and he was in the hospital, and he had like 6 months to live, and he said he was going to spend the next 6 months just laughing every day, and he did that. And at the end of the 6 months, he was cured. I'm like, was there other shit involved? Maybe, like I said, I didn't really research, but that just goes to show you how laughter, produces different hormones, and the dopamine, all that shit gets into your body and starts clearing out some of this bad shit.
Your laughter and like laughing can actually cure other people if you're around them enough.
That's true. That's very true.
It's
contagious.
That creates an environment.
Yeah, it's contagious.
Laughing, especially if it's done in a very I'm trying to come at threatening way. We're just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit can be. Yeah, that shit can. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
It's very important.
Yeah, it definitely.
So yeah, it's very important.
Yeah. But yeah, as I gather more information with y'all, man, definitely be sharing, man. I've been doing a lot of fucking research, bro. As you can imagine, about a week and a half, bro. Just every day, just shit on health and natural healing and the power of fruits, power of vegetables, power of herbs, and I've been researching different herbs and shit. Actually, I just ordered just yesterday. So there's a video on YouTube for Dr. Sebi, and he was saying there was 4 herbs that he recommended. One of them was called, I think, CEHAW, CEH-HAW. And the story he gave was he gave that herb to a kid, and he had a tumor in his front part of his brain, and 20 minutes later he coughed it up. I'm like, damn. So I immediately now will it work? I don't know, because I don't know the scenario, the environment he was in, all that shit. But like shit, I'll spend $12 to try it, right?
Right.
So, yeah, and I think that's what it comes down to, man. People, we get caught up in doing a lot of research, which of course is good, but we then take it to the extreme. Well, I don't know, will it work for me? Well, you won't know until you try it, right? It's not going to kill you. There's very
no. If you can, not to totally interrupt you. I'm sorry, but if you can, what with that you have had that does cure? Like, what are the things? What are the different herbs and I'm saying and fruits that can go ahead and cure that? If you don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. Well,
Chuck, real quick, I have one more interruption before we dive into that. I think we should knock this introduction out.
Yeah, you're right. Shit, we can go forever, bro. All right, y'all. This is Common Sense Experience, featured only on the Black Podcasters Network. I'm Chuck here with my brothers Amir and P Prop. What's up, fellas?
Mic check 1, 2. What is this? What's goody?
Yeah. What up, motherfuckers? Let's get it.
Yeah. So we're back. And we typically start the show this way anyway, but today we was just about to go in. Talking about health and some of the challenges that I'm having, and but it's more so of to be of an inspiration. We have a lot of listeners who may be facing health challenges and think that their condition is incurable or it's unreversible, and it's not. There's 90% of all diseases come down to just dietary factors, environment, what type of air you breathe in, stress level, like all that stuff. I think even it's higher than that. I think they say genetics is like 2% a factor in. People say, "Oh, my dad has high blood pressure," so based off medical science, I'm prone to have high blood pressure. No, my blood pressure for the past 15 years has been right on par where it needs to be, and I plan to keep it that way, right? Because you would avoid those factors that lead to high blood pressure, right? So, but again, the medical society will have you believe that there's nothing we can do about it. They'd rather pump you up full of some drug, to stop the high blood pressure than cause another. Like I'm gonna end it here, man. You can hop in and do what you gotta do, bro. But one of the so of course with a tumor, anytime in the medical science they talk about chemo, and there's apparently this new drug that was approved by the FDA. And I asked the doctor, well, what drug do you plan on giving me for chemo? And she gave me a name, and I researched it. Did you know that one of the side effects is cardiac failure? I'm like, what the fuck? Cardiac failure. You know what that means, right? I'm like, what in the world? So, long story short, if I do have to end up getting the surgery, I'm not doing chemo. I'm not doing radiation. I'm just gonna continue on the lifestyle and prevent it from coming back. So, but yeah, that's it. I'll end it there.
All right, though, man, and we have to make sure that we in the Black community look out for things that affect us as a community, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that stress added on to that. I'm assuming, and just with shit, and just being Black, and then we have women that are dying at alarming rates during birth, as far as black women, and so we have to make sure that we stay on par and stay on course, and evaluate what's affecting us, heart disease and all that stuff. We know that diabetes and all this stuff. That's what we eat, but what's actually stressing us out? Because that's very important as far as what's happened to you neurologically is as important as what's happened to you physically.
Yeah.
All right, man. Chuck, you got this, man. But we gonna go into these topics, man. Kev Hart, you know what I mean? As far as with the Oscars and all that shit, and we're gonna get into Cyntoia Brown. This is Cyntoia Brown there in Tennessee, who is serving a, I believe, 51-year sentence for when she was 16 years old, a guy got her into trafficking, and eventually she killed him. And now she's going to jail 51 years right now, and they're thinking about clemency. And you know, she's having to battle this or whatever, though. And so we want to make sure we talk about that. We want to talk about the Grammys, and not really. We want to talk about what we think is the rap album and the album of the year. Obviously, you know what we're gonna get into before we go ahead and start this up. You know what I'm saying, though? What's on my brother Pete's mind? What's grinding his gears? We're gonna get into the Trailblazers, and we're gonna get into sports topics, and go ahead and after that go right into the bars and poetry. But without further ado, though, Pete, what's on your mind, man? What's grinding the gears, brother?
I mean, you kind of alluded to it during the end. I just got 3 words.
Yes, sir.
3 words. Fuck.
I knew you was about to say that, son.
Fuck the Grammys. Yeah. You know. I mean, it's been fuck the Grammys for me, man. It's been
right.
When you see what the fuck is going on and who is getting accolades and shit like that. But yeah, fucking no nomination for J. Cole, KOD, one of the best albums that dropped in 2018. No, I'm just saying. Like, it's just fuck the Grammys. I don't even got much to say. Our audience know what it is. You know what I mean? So, fuck the Grammys, man.
I agree.
Chuck, man, that's what you got?
I agree 100%, man. You know, because it's the Grammys are based off of what the white establishment thinks you achieved. So if the Grammys are the Grammys are based off of what the white establishments think you've achieved.
The oppressor.
So it's like, hey, we're giving you awards for being a good slave. And that's across the board. You know, I know we've had some phenomenal artists receive Grammys, and unfortunately they've played the role well enough to receive that award. Right. Just think, what was that song that Bar Jadakiss said? We're talking about Denzel Washington had to be a crooked before he took it. I think he was talking about Training Day, right? All the movies before Training Day, you telling me Denzel couldn't get a Grammy?
Not for Malcolm X, right?
Come on, bro.
Yo.
Oh, but he had to play a bad guy in order to get it.
Corey Holcomb was talking about that shit too on his show the other day. He talked about everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole situation with Kevin Hart and shit, and about the Oscars. It's like, fuck the Oscars, nigga. Unless you a pimp, unless you a slave, unless you playing a gay role. If you playing a masculine black man or a weak black woman, you're not getting the Grammys, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Denzel, come on, man. Even before Malcolm X, nigga, Glory, that nigga ain't deserve an Oscar for Glory, my nigga. That's his.
No, he got an Oscar for Glory.
He did it?
He got Best Supporting.
nigga, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but I mean, that's the only actor I remember from Glory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it's just, come on, man. Fucking Halle Berry winning it for Monsters Ball because she bust the pussy open for Billy Bob Thornton and shit. Like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Like we already know what's up, man. You know, with these awards and everything, man. Which is why I haven't watched an award show in well over 15 years, because it's it's bullshit to me. But it is what it is. J. Cole spoke out about it. Fuck the Grammys. That's our motto. Fuck the Grammys, man. We really don't really care about the Grammys, man, at all.
If you got a Grammy, you a bitch ass nigga.
No.
I don't know why he didn't say it.
I have to retract that. I have to retract that because that would be me calling Stevie Wonder a bitch ass nigga. No.
Yeah, ho. Yeah, Jay-Z, he talking to you, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas with Grammys, nigga. I'm totally kidding. Relax. Everybody relax. Eat a goons at home.
Jay-Z said fuck the Grammys. And Billboard and all that shit. So,
he did, but this nigga got 30 of them, so I don't know what the issue is.
Damn.
Yeah, Jay, you cool, bro.
Jay, you
not,
cool,
not, well, yeah, not really, but cool.
Yeah.
We just rubbing Jay. Chill out.
Yeah. Roasting session. But yeah, man, it's it's one of those. I mean, it is what it is. The fact of the situation is that in order to get a Grammy, you, as Pete said earlier, you have to do something. Either pay a bad guy, be gay, or be a weak female in order to bring the Oscar. My bad, not Grammy, but Oscar.
Speaking of backs that have been blown by Hollywood, Kevin Hart. I'm just gonna get right into it. Listen, you didn't have to kiss the rock. You wore the dress. You say you wasn't gonna wear the dress, and you wore the dress. And we just ribbing, Kev. You can rib on me. You know what I mean? That's cool. But you can rib on us. You can rib on all of us. That's cool. But you wore a dress, and you did kiss the rock, so we know what game you had to play. And you finally, it seemed like, came to your wits' end when they try to bring up shit that happened in 2010 or 9. You apologize for it then. You have shown that you are not, against whatever, though, because you kissing men and wearing dresses. But they still go at you. They gave you a nigga wake-up call. You're going to have to decide right now where you stand. Just how I feel. I'm going to pass it on to my brothers right now. Chuck, with Pete, how do y'all feel about this whole Kevin Hart shit, though, and what's going
on? So when Cat Williams was on that radio show, when he was roasting that chick, he
talk that shit.
He spoke about Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, right? But we talking about Kevin Hart right now. So he talked about Kevin Hart and all this other shit and shit he saw, and being part of the industry, he knows what's up. And Kevin Hart is now realizing what it really is. Will he be fully converted over? Probably not. He's making too much money right now. Unfortunately, that's his moral compass is not as high as, I say, like a Dave Chappelle or a Cat Williams. You kissing a grown ass man in the movie. How do you explain that to your kids? And yeah, man. So this, him turning down, being hosting that, it's a step, right? But you got to go further than that, bro. You should not be putting on another dress or kissing another man in any movie whatsoever. You should not be compromising your moral values as a black man in America. You should not anymore.
Sure.
But do I see that happening for Kevin Hart? He's still a star. So, he's going to be getting offers to do shit, and it's going to be up to him on whether or not he's going to stick to his moral compass or compromise his values as a black man.
I mean,
so yeah, Kevin Hart, yeah, he's soft.
I
Go ahead.
What we talking about, man? Because the nigga still apologized.
In
the video, he still apologized.
I like that. I like that. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's okay.
Y'all cooking up a big, good pot of gumbo right now. Go ahead.
I don't know how I'm gonna word this shit. I know I'm probably about to come all over the place. Pause. Look, yo. That's what's up. If you gonna stand by your ground, if you gonna stick to your guts, stick to your guts. Don't half-ass do it though. He still apologized.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the tweet wasn't even that fucking serious. All he said is, if I catch my son playing with dogs, I'm gonna tell him to stop. That's gay. Damn. Like 2 things, right? One, like I said, Kevin Hart, I feel you, bro, but you might as well go ahead and still do the Oscars. You apologize. So what you apologize and still put a video out saying how you're not going to apologize, but apologize in between that fucking video, and now you're not doing the Oscars. So who really won? Maybe it's you, though, because the Oscar motherfuckers still ain't got nobody to do it. They try to get Eddie Murphy. Come on, man. You serious? You know,
I didn't know that.
They probably gonna double back. Yeah, they try to get Eddie Murphy. They
call Eddie Murphy with a transvestite?
They try to get Eddie Murphy, then they trying to do like a Saturday Night Live type situation where it's different motherfuckers. If you noticed, and shout out to Joe Budden for pointing this out, the last 3 years, the Oscars been nothing but black folks. Like they trying to reel us in.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, yeah,
you know
they going for Eddie Murphy.
We don't give a fuck about the Oscars, bro. We really don't. That's my thing with Kevin Hart. He didn't really apologize, but do what you got to do. Number 2, this is all bullshit. And I really feel, I know, you know, gay, whatever the fuck you do is what you do. I really honestly think the real gay motherfuckers don't care. It be the motherfuckers that run the Hollywood shit, the gay secretive motherfuckers that really put dicks in asses, that wanted him to apologize because they wanted to keep they wanted to keep the secret society. All he asked is trust shit, and it's like fuck that, fam. Because first of all, before you gay, you're black. Before you any sexuality, you're black. That's number 1. Number 2, my nigga, if y'all want to be treated like regular people, y'all got to realize y'all going to get roasted like regular people. I don't see all my fat niggas is rallying around fucking comedy clubs like respect fat niggas. Respect fat niggas. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, the gay industry got to stop. And I really don't think it's all gay people. I just think it's the motherfuckers in the industry that control this shit that want to fucking show off their power. Now, if Kevin Hart was on some real shit, he would have said, fuck these Oscars, I'm rich, I'm good, instead of apologizing again. Plain and simple, man. That's my response to it.
Yeah.
Chuck, you have anything you want to add before I go in, brother?
Really quick. Either one, he apologized on his own will, or he apologized because he was told to. I can't remember who said it. Was it Pete? Pete, I think it was you or Amir, one of you two. You guys made a good point where you talking about just imagine, you know, how we compromise now on our current jobs, making what we make, versus a celebrity like Kevin Hart making what he makes, you know, and what he's compromising. And when he's told to do something, if he doesn't do it, he'll be reprimanded, and he doesn't want to be reprimanded. Right. So if the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, told him to apologize.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Chuck, I hear you, but Amir, I know you want to jump in. Chuck, I hear you. I don't mean to cut you off. Fuck all that. This nigga Kevin Hart, and I fucks with Kevin Hart. Why do I fuck? I may not think he's the best comedian in the world, but he's getting the bag, and he really look out for his peoples. Like none of his peoples that came in with him is starving. You know what I'm saying? Like compared to other motherfuckers that bring people to tag along with them, and they still need money to sleep at their mama's house. I give him props for taking care of his people. My thing is, you rich, my nigga. Oscar hosts, they don't even make that much bread because They say that the fucking recognition, the free publicity, that's what you really getting paid. That's really your currency. They only get like 15 G's. My nigga, you serious? You're Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
You could have used this opportunity to do something else. Like niggas that got a little bit of power. Y'all gotta stop half-assing. Because people are telling me they looking at this shit like
Kevin Hart do what he do, but he play it safe.
Yeah, exactly.
And at a certain point in time, you have to choose a side. And he thought that playing it safe was gonna have him not be fucked with. And you're gonna be fucked with because you are black, nigga. This is fucking mad. You can't be safe because Will Ferrell doesn't have to say shit about
people
nothing.
that follow him though. The people that follow him though. That's the thing. The same shit with Kanye. Y'all niggas got millions of people following y'all and really going to bat for y'all, thinking this shit is cool.
Yeah.
And real niggas like us, like my brother Amir, like my brother Chuck, like myself, we looked at as crazy niggas because he's spitting real shit. Use your voice, like Amir just said. And that's all I wanted to say, man. Go ahead, bro. Cause I feel everything you about to say right now.
Listen, man. As far as pertains with this Kevin Hart shit, he thought that he was good, and they fucked with him about the shit with he was cheating or whatever though, the cheating shit, quote unquote. He's a motherfucker that's always on the road. Bitch, if you with him, understand that he's gonna fuck other bitches. That's his life. He's a powerful dude. So even beyond that, it's like they never do, that's not enough. They're always gonna keep testing you. So if you Kevin Hart and you starting off with the shit, you can't be a dude that just like, yo, you know what, I ain't gonna talk about this, I ain't gonna talk about that. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about that. They're gonna keep going against you. That's what it is. And Kevin Hart thought that he was good though, and I love that because he got his nigga wake up call. You still a nigga. Didn't Jay-Z teach y'all nothing? You still a nigga. And that's a billionaire saying that shit. He's seeing the shit. You still a nigga. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So you got any more to say on the topic before we go ahead and go to the next one, brother?
I'm good, pal.
All right, we're going to talk about Sister Cyntoia Brown. I ain't even talking about this, though. She's 16 years old. She killed her pimp that had her doing trafficking and shit, though, and she's still in prison to this day, serving a 51-year sentence for killing a guy that kidnapped her and made her into basically a sex slave. And we people get mad about us talking about injustice as if this isn't going on. It incites me, but you have to realize that you can't go overboard though too much. You know what I'm saying though. So the number they've been giving out on Facebook and then been giving out on other outlets. So find a number for the Tennessee governor and his staff though. But yeah, man. So I just kind of want to get y'all thoughts on this whole Cyntoia Brown situation and the fact that there are actually white young men who are raping young white women and getting away with it and almost getting, you know what I'm saying, not even a year sentence. So what do y'all think is going on? I'm going to start with you, Chuck, and then we'll go ahead to that.
Oh shit, we already know what's going on, man.
Fair enough. Talk about it.
It's just the system here is fucked up. So the alternative would be for her pimp to continue sex trafficking her,
right,
and just, it'd be okay. That's
Mm-hmm.
the mindset of these Europeans. It the just the idea alone is asinine to me, that a girl who was 16, been in prison 13 years for ultimately trying to defend herself, to save her life.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we have cops who kill a 12-year-old Tamar Rice in broad daylight, and they're spending the holidays with their family. And I don't know, man. I think I said it before previously on a previous episode, man. The Europeans who run society they literally, this is my opinion, whatever you believe, they literally are demons in the flesh. Like they have the spirit, like they have the spirit of the devil, and the devil is just nothing but it's an energy. People think there's some place underground that's burning with a bunch of the devil. This is my opinion, obviously, but the devil is a personification of a negative energy, and these Europeans embody that. Like they embody that shit, right? I don't know if you boys heard about the Bohemian Grove. Pete, you heard about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right. You heard about it. So the Bohemian Grove is I don't know if it was it's like a secret society where presidents, like U.S. presidents, they join and they go to like a forest or some shit, and they have like these secret meetings, and they do like all types of rituals and shit, right? And of course we know that corporations pretty much run the United States. The presidents are just pawns in the game, which is why JFK was killed. If
yeah. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Walk that walk.
I'm not going off the track here, but I'm gonna circle it back to Cyntoia. But the Kennedy assassination video is on YouTube, right? And this is the common sense experience. So we talk common sense. Now, the direction he was going, they're saying that his shooter was behind him. When he got shot, nigga, his head cocked backwards.
Come on, man. That's about to piss me off, but it's not at you, nigga. Not at you. That's real shit.
But bro, like Pete, like I don't understand why people that like it.
Yes, we do.
I don't get it, bro. Like niggas,
yes, we do.
It's crazy, man. The Apollo mission was apparently staged. I watched the documentary on YouTube on that shit. That shit was deep, and like, damn, they had the whole world thinking they went to the moon, because apparently I think the Russians were there first or some shit like that. And the U.S. obviously wanted to make something like they were there first. If a government can fake a moon landing, kill a U.S. president, and make it seem like it was somebody else that killed him, what makes us think that they're going to do right by people like Cyntoia, if I'm saying that right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, she defended herself from her pimp at age 16, and she was looking at 51 years. It just mind-boggling to me, bro. It really is. It really is, man. That's why I always say, man, we as a people, we have to work on our spiritual game. Like, we have to start connecting back to divine source, because that's in my opinion, that's the one. There's multiple strategies, but that's one of the ways we can start combating these entities who are in these seats, these judges, these court officials, whatever the case is, higher ups, these corporations. That's the only way we'll be able to start shifting the energy more towards like divine intervention. Mother Nature, is very intelligent, so she's not going to continue to allow all this shit to happen. She's going to purge eventually, right? She's going to purge and say, okay, you motherfuckers have to go because y'all niggas destroying this earth, this planet. And that's it, man. I know I went off on a tangent a little bit.
We're not going to keep calling these tangents.
Yeah.
We're speaking the truth.
All right, I'll just spread out all over the place.
Man. Tangents. Oh, Pete.
Yo. I mean, Chuck pretty much. I don't know what else to say. Like, I know, bro. Amir laughing because it's like he feel what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But I can't even. Yo, this shit just pisses me off, man. Come on, man. What's the young lady's name again? I'm sorry. That's locked up right now and shouldn't be.
Cyntoia, Cyntoia Brown.
Cyntoia Brown, man.
Yeah.
This is a baby. This is a fucking baby, dog. This is a girl. You know what I'm saying? This is a baby girl who already grew up with some bullshit. I think she had like alcoholism. Something was wrong with her. Something happened when she was born that she was born with because her folks wasn't right. And it's like she got dealt a bad hand in life at an early fucking age. And y'all want to crucify this book. Y'all want to crucify this girl. Meanwhile, the Casey Anthony bitch who murdered her kid and then went on partying and shit, she chilling.
Right.
All this, like you said, we got a fucking president who's a black man. This is what y'all think niggas do. The president that we got, and I'm sorry, I take back he's a black man. What y'all think us as black people do, what y'all consider us, what y'all look at us as thugs, whatever the fuck, women night, all that shit, that's your fucking president, fam.
Yep.
And he getting away with it chilling. One of his people is about to go to jail right now. I think it's his lawyer. What is that? Somebody, I forgot on those dude's name. One of his
begin with a C, I think, his name.
I think, yeah.
Last name
he's about to fucking go to jail right now for the Russia cover-up. And this nigga is still the president. He was a black man. Oh, my God. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't. It's bullshit. It's fucked up. We need to get her out of there. Shout out to Sean King. Shout out to T.I. Shout out to everybody. All the celebrities with power, all the powerful people all the people that have a little bit of power and doing what they're supposed to do with it. Shout out to them, man. I signed a petition the other day. Whatever the fuck we gotta do to get her out, man. She was a baby, fam. She had no chance. She's supposed to go to the prom. She's supposed to get her first kiss. She's supposed to get in trouble because she came home late from being a girl, man. Like, this is fucking sad.
The only problem that Cyntoia Brown had in what she did is that she wasn't a police officer and he wasn't black. Because you can kill black people on video and get away with it. You can even admit, even if you're not a cop, that you could a black person get away with it. With that faggot George Zimmerman who should be dead. We don't got time to play games. We know what it is. Y'all see what it is. Y'all literally see what it is. It's not, y'all see what it is and y'all saw some paper that y'all didn't read. No, you're really looking at video of a person doing something. And they get scot-free. But this woman who escaped her sex trafficking pimp by death. And we still looking for John Benet Ramsey's killer. But don't care about this young girl. Listen, black people, that's what time it is. Are you going to keep going for the bullshit? I don't know. But I don't understand how you even fall for this shit. It's like, but I understand it. I know what you're being taught. So we have to have shows like this to combat against that, though. But it's like, yo, for real? You don't see it? she fought. She should be on. Oprah should have a special with her, not her being in jail. Where are you at, Oprah? Tyler Perry, Beyonce, Jay-Z. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
We don't find a way to use her instead of actually benefiting the girl. You have anything more to say on this topic, bro?
No, that's it, bro.
Free her. Say her name again. I don't want to fuck it up.
Cyntoia Brown.
Cyntoia Brown. Free Cyntoia Brown, man. Prayers up to you, man.
That's what's going down, man. All right. Chuck, this motherfucker right here. Yo! All right. If you get a Grammy, this is quoted by Chuck. You are a bitch ass nigga. You get a Grammy, you a bitch ass nigga. Automatically you're on the band program. Listen, I know a lot of Grammy winners.
It has been.
Wow.
It has been.
But Chuck has set a standard.
From
and I don't want to take away from Chuck's standard. Like, yeah, you might be, yeah. What you want to say, Chuck? What you want to say?
I was like, I mean, you know, the artists who receive, we've had some amazing artists receive Grammys for sure. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that to be recognized with a Grammy should not be an aspiration in life. I'm sorry. I mean, because if you're saying, okay, say Pete, Pete, say you drop a record, bro, and you yo, bro, I'm really trying to get a Grammy. I'm like, Pete, you know what you're doing, bro? Like, you know who's responsible for the Grammys, right? Like, it's not us black people. It's the white establishment who says, okay, this person passes the threshold. Let's go ahead and grant them a Grammy. Right? At the end of the day, you're still black. Right? So how many albums you put out, whatever album you drop, you're still black. You will still get shot by the police with 10 Grammys in your trunk.
Fair enough.
Right? So that, to me, man, it, and I don't want it to sound like I'm saying people aspire to do things, but go ahead. Let's kind of be realistic about it. Like, what reason do you want to get a Grammy? Just to have it? I mean, whatever reason, it's cool, but just know.
Man, listen. I'm not gonna judge people that listen. If you want I want dick in the ass. That's all you. I don't want dick in my ass. I don't want at all. I love pussy, but I love sticking my dick in the pussy and not having a dick in me. I don't want that. But some people want it. You can't deny those people.
No, you definitely can't. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and we respect y'all though, but that is the process.
Yeah.
Somebody is having something in their
ass.
No,
I don't respect
that's
the decision.
That's why they call it a gram.
The gram. Now, I don't respect
Instagram.
Now, I don't respect the decision. So somebody homosexual, whatever. I just respect the fact that they made the decision.
Right, that's on you.
Right, like, because I don't agree with that lifestyle. So don't come to me talking about you was fucking a dude and whatever the case is. No, I don't want to hear all that shit. I respect the fact. Yeah,
don't
do y'all.
Do me.
Right, yeah.
And I'm not doing you either. But do y'all.
Yeah.
Just don't try to do me.
Pussy is too good, man.
Pussy is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, but everybody has their path in life, and if you choose that path, then make sure you walk it.
Man, shit, man. You want dick in your ass? That's on you.
Why you keep saying it, bro? What the fuck?
Wait, nah. I ain't got time to fuck around with these motherfuckers, man. Listen. Ugh. It's nasty. It's disgusting. Do what you got to do.
But I will say this, man, really quick before you get into the joint. Here's the hypocrisy with this. I don't want to see two dudes fucking at all. but I don't mind seeing two chicks fuck. Ain't that crazy?
No. Do you love women?
Absolutely.
So why the fuck would two women bother you? It's supposed to excite you more. Fuck these faggots. Listen, man.
Damn,
we ain't
bro.
gonna fuck around. I gotta keep it real. I ain't got time to be PC. Listen. This is what we do. And it's faggots. I don't mean because there's gay people that's not faggots. But it's like the people that's soft, whether you gay or not. The fuck, that's how we talk.
Yeah.
That's how we talk. Man, listen, it is what it is. Fuck that. Ain't nothing wrong with what you said. Do your thing. Two women is beautiful. Two men is nasty. Why would a guy that loves women think that two men is a good thing?
That's true. I would question that guy's sexuality. For you to sit there and watch two grown ass men.
Apologize for that shit.
Nah, bro.
No, it's a good video. All right.
Bro. No.
That's
No
not a
fucking
scene
way.
of the movie. That's just the whole movie. That's massive.
No fucking way.
Nah. Pete, man, what you gotta say?
Pete got mad quiet, bro.
Yo, y'all niggas went all over the place. I was just, you know what I mean? What was the question? What was the question? I don't know the question.
Oh my God. We actually was talking about the grant. We talking about, Grammys and all that shit or whatever though, man. What's your thoughts, man?
Fuck the Emmys too.
Fuck the Emmys too.
Who gives a fuck? You know what? Say I do make it, right? And I get an invitation. I may go. I ain't gonna front. You see what it is. I may go. They give out a lot of free shit. But Sam,
right.
Why do we give a fuck about these awards? Like, why do we care, yo?
Yeah.
Why? And the thing is, this is not new. The way that I'm feeling, this is not new. Fucking Fresh Prince, where he was the first rapper to win a joint. He didn't go. They didn't put it on the what's the name? It wasn't. What am I trying to say? It wasn't televised. Back in the day, they did not televise the hip hop portion. Damn. This wasn't even that long ago.
That was like 90, 91, because that was the first Prince was up for that shit, yeah.
This is late 80s, early 90s, come on, man. Like, Sam, you want me to go deeper? Slavery ain't that long ago either.
Yeah.
Civil rights is in the 60s, my nigga.
Right.
My parents was born in 62 and 61. They in their 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we give a fuck about people and shit that don't give a fuck about us, man? Why can't we get Beyonce and Hov to go to the Soul Train Awards, man? Y'all imagine those black excellence, man. Everything black excellence, right?
Talk your shit, man.
Imagine if they fucking go to the Soul Train Awards, my nigga. Imagine they go to BET Awards. Yeah, them shit is popping. Those supposed to be the awards that's popping for us. They was made for us anyway. Come on, yo. I gotta relax.
And what do y'all think? Just asking on this on other shit though about the fact that before we even get into the other part of this, like it feels like white mediocrity is celebrated more than black superiority. Y'all see that shit? I'm bugging.
Nah.
Say what? Say it.
White mediocrity is praised more than black superiority.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. But the second part, it is praised. But I will say, black superiority, that's feared.
In fact, yeah,
right.
I was gonna say that too. Yep. Yeah.
That's feared.
Yeah, they fear.
This conversation we having right now, even though we just a lowly bum ass podcast. And ain't nobody we ain't no Joe Budden podcast level yet. We the common sense experience. But guarantee if somebody in a powerful position was to hear what we were saying right now, a little fear might be in their system. They may be like, oh, that's nothing. They ain't going nowhere. But they see they look at where Chuck showed up and like, yo, they got 1,000 listeners? Huh? This is 1,000 downloads? Huh? Let me listen to more of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They fear that shit, fam. They fear black, and it's not even it's superiority, but it's just being real motherfuckers, yo. It's just realizing the shit, being smart about it, trying to take care of your shit. Just the simplest stuff that we try to do is superior, and they fear that shit.
Yeah, you're right. Just knowing is enough for them.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows something. Oh shit. Go ahead, Chuck.
No, because they, kind of piggyback off what Pete said. Like, they know our history and what we've built and what we've accomplished as a race. And Pete hit it right on the head. It pause that it fears them.
Pause.
They fear a superior black race because.
Can I ask this question? Then do y'all think? Chuck? Do you think? And going on to Pete after this, do you think that white people know us better than we know ourselves?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because and I say that because they've controlled history for thousands of years. Like they literally came into Africa, wiped out history, rewrote history, which is why when you go through school, the furthest back they go is Greece. They don't talk shit about Africa. They talk everything about Greece. Hippocrates, the first medical doctor. What about Imhotep? Google Imhotep. Hippocrates.
ASAP.
Yeah. Like, and the thing is, because this is taken out of the history books, our people don't know this information. So the furthest back they're going to is slavery. Unfortunately, that's what's taught in schools, right? They don't talk about the Egyptian dynasties. They don't talk about the pyramids being built. They don't talk about how the Egyptians trained the Greeks. Hippocrates learning from Imhotep. They don't talk about that because that type of information empowers people. Just knowing the lineage and where you come from, that's extremely powerful.
That is.
Dr. Amos Wilson said, the further back you look, the further ahead you'll be able to see and go. I'm like, that's true, bro. Because you can't, I don't know, man.
Your response, man.
I feel you. I mean, that shit else to be said, man. We just gonna sound like a broken clock. Broken fucking record. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of woke now. We know what it is, man. We know what it is. And to me, it's just blatant. Now because you have no other plan but to continue to follow the old shit you've been doing and understand that, yeah, we richer than these motherfuckers. We know about them. They try to hide our history, dude. They literally shoot the fucking noses off the statues in Egypt and shit. Like, they literally fucked that up purposely. They used to say Steve Jobs and whatever the fuck, I forgot that was the name. Bill Gates started all this electronic shit when the black man invented the cell phone. I did not fucking know that till about last year.
Yeah.
I just turned 34 December 10th, my nigga. Why is that not being taught in class? And yeah, it starts at home. You right. Whatever. Fuck all that. Our parents going through shit too. And it'll come to the community. Man, let me chill. See, I'm bugging. See, man, I think you're telling me to relax, so.
You good, bro.
Well, my thing is that it does take a village, though, unfortunately, that the village is now being brought up by the village idiots. And we have to combat the village idiots because a lot of these grown people want to actually compete with the kids. It's a jealousy thing. It's a jealousy thing based off of status and based off of age.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to be younger, and a lot of people are mad at the younger people for doing certain things, so they go ahead and combat their inadequacies instead of actually going ahead and helping them out. And so that's what you got to deal with. It's a very sad thing, though, to see but it's what goes on because that's the society that we live in. Though it's like your image is more important than your message.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, that's the European mindset. It's all about external, right?
Mm-hmm.
From everything to physical looks to titles to recognition. We have all these damn award shows. Let's just think about it. Like that's the European mindset. They're externally based as opposed to us Black people, Africans. We're more internal. That's why.
Now, do you think they're more? Because I feel like behind the scenes they all have all the money, so I feel like they make us to care about something that they don't care about. Like, okay, I'm gonna make y'all care about what we say you should care about, but what really is real is that we have the power, that we have the money, and y'all just have the style. So y'all can have the style, but y'all can't have the power and money. I feel like that's what's put out.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
it's put out, but and see, this is where I like. Do I talk about this shit or do I relax? Because I'm just a regular nigga. I wake up. I got goals. I'm working towards shit. We all got shit and that on this podcast right now that we working towards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not taking away nothing from our manhood or none of that shit. I know I sound weird, but just the fact that we regular 9-to-5 niggas at the moment, right? So I feel like sometimes maybe I shouldn't say shit because I'm not in any positions and I don't know what they do behind closed doors. But Amir, I feel like now we got the bread. Niggas got bread now. Puff building schools. Lil John building fucking schools in Ghana. Akon trying to make niggas go back to Africa. He got electricity popping out there. You know, it's just like I know.
But if you help in Africa, why aren't you allowed to help Chicago?
Fuck around though. Like we don't have to do. That's why I gotta see. Like
I love this. I love all of this.
I don't got the money to say all that shit. And I remember you had a conversation with one of my peoples. I ain't gonna say the names.
Right.
Niggas got mad because you was speaking in all caps and the whole conversation was left. But it was about voting and all that, and she kind of said something that bothered me a little bit, but I ain't, the conversation was lost by then. But you was talking about you was talking about us infiltrating a system, aka politics, is not gonna help the black folks advance because it's their system. That's the gist of what you said, correct?
Right,
bro. And her response to that was like, we nowhere near that. That may not ever happen. Basically her response was like, we got to do what the fuck we got to do now, however we got to do it. And it was like, okay, yeah, but it's kind of like you lost hope in the fact that it may never happen. It may not happen while I'm alive, but if we spark something right now, maybe it can happen by the time my son is my age or his son. You know what I'm saying? It's like this voting shit, all this shit is bullshit. And everybody, all the black folks with the money, they come out for that. They're like, do this, do that, vote that. But as soon as that election,
we are dealing with a system that wants black women that are empowered by the system to go against their black man, but they're still unhappy not having their black man.
Right. And I'm just saying,
so if you love control, why the fuck don't you go ahead and go with what should be controlling you? And not in a bad way. I don't know, my bad beat.
No. I hear what you're saying. I guess what I'm trying to say is we should be past that, we just gonna show y'all, y'all gotta talk about the latest Tekashi 6ix9ine interview and shit. Or the fact that, and Ebro was trash for this, or the fact that Ebro got in the argument with Kodak Black because he didn't mention nothing about a sexual assault case. y'all talk about that shit while in the background we controlling the puppets. You know what I mean? We doing shit in Russia. We about to pass these fucking laws where as soon as the baby got a heartbeat, if you kill him, he die. You know what I'm saying? We don't care if he was raped. None of that. And it's just like, yo, Sam, ho, y'all got the bread. LeBron, y'all got the bread. Y'all go to the schools. Y'all got the school. Like, nigga, we soldiers. We fuck with whatever y'all trying to do. Let's get this shit popping. But niggas seem comfortable because they good. You know what I mean? And I could be totally wrong. But I'm just saying what Amir alluded to, talking about, well, we still got the money over y'all niggas. Let's you know, y'all just got the culture. What it really is, if we just take the chains off ourselves, we got the power, my nigga.
Right. So we've been programmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. You know, we've been programmed to think otherwise, and you know, we continue to allow media control the narrative. You know, we always talk about narrative. We allow the media to control the narrative with all these statistics and all that shit that's not true. And because we're programmed, we're operating how they want us to operate. Like this type of conversation you won't hear on CNN, NBC. They will not allow this type of shit on TV. Dr. Sebi was killed because he was speaking truth to power. Like they don't like truth, which is why some of these other heroes out here, for example, the dude from D Herbs, I don't know his name. The nigga was on the Steve Harvey show. How was he allowed to be on TV shows talking about herbs and healing and shit? Because he's still coming from a westernized view of healing, which I mean, and I've done one of his detox before, and that shit it cleared me out. But Dr. Sebi was he peeled the onion back, bro. He went as far as, look, these are the foods that we should eat that are natural to the earth, natural to God. These are the herbs we should eat, natural to earth, natural to God. Let's not cross pollinate these two plants, and let's just eat the original one. Like that's the shit Dr. Sebi was on.
Right.
He was talking about open up healing centers around the world. People pay $10 a year, come there and get healed. Yet we're paying $300-$400 a month for insurance. Come on, man.
Now, so what would y'all have as the album of the year before we get into the Trailblazers? Like, what's the rap album of the year? What do y'all feel? Pete.
The rap album of the year, I'm stuck between two albums, and that's the J. Cole KOD and the J Rock Redemption. J Rock's album. So
are you battling with your what you feel is what is, and then your emotions? Are you battling with those?
Nah. Son, those
don't give it a nah.
Nah, those two are the albums that I go back to the most. That's how I consider album of the year, like the replay value. Like what do you go back to? Because there's been a bunch of fucking music that came out 2018.
We talking about Pusha T. We talking about Black Thought.
Pusha T was a great album, the 7 songs. Black Thought album. Black Thought. That's an EP. That's a dope, but it's an EP. Like that to me, that's an album of the year. J Rock had 18 joints. All 18 joints slapped. J Cole had I think maybe 13. They all slapped. You know what I mean? Like them shits went in. Yeah. And truth be told, to my third, I got to talk about Royce the 5'9". That nigga album. That nigga album was fucking amazing. It was amazing.
Let's give it up for the fact that, and I know you want to get right into this, though. I'm going to go right to you, brother, but let's give it up for the fact that this year was an amazing year for real hip-hop. South P, they don't get no love. Davies? No.
Oh, yeah. Now, you said what? Nigga, you said a list. I'd have gave you a list, nigga. You just said, what do I think is the album of the year? You said list. First of all, Styles P put out 4 albums this year, dog.
Right.
and all of them was dope. All of them was dope. Black Thought, Stream of Thought. His second one is oh my god. Y'all thought his first one was ill? Part 2? Nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was
Looking out.
Shit, it was mad dope music. What I say, Royce the 5'9" album was dope. Joel Ortiz dropped the album. That was fucking dope.
You talking about
shout
Common? Looking out on my life. Common was
I ain't gonna comment on the album.
August Green.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the August Green joint? That's, yeah. I thought that was his album.
Yeah, August Green joint?
Yeah, the group. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I honestly didn't go back to that one. I rocked with it. I remember you put me on. Pops got that album. It's so much music that came out this year, bro. I'm still in this album. Shout out to the nigga Benny the Butcher from Buffalo, New York. That thing is hard.
Didn't they fucking Chuck? I know you were talking about fuck into it though. Didn't you record this year? I feel like
Yeah, I ain't dropping no.
You recorded this year, right? Didn't you record?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't dropping no album, nigga. It's coming.
Oh no! I was trying to make sure it wasn't you recorded. Right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh. I thought you didn't record. Yeah. P-Prop. Look out for it, man. 2019. It's going down. Chuck, man, do your thing, man. Go ahead, man. Get to the rest of the shit.
Yeah, man. A couple of joints dropped this year.
Fair enough.
KOD is definitely up there. But I also fucked with No Dope on Sundays. Beside High the Prince. Like that entire there's few albums that I can listen to where I don't have to skip a track, and that's one of them. Like I didn't have to skip any track. I can listen to the joint
from last year though, nigga. You cheating?
Oh, that shit. That was last year. Oh shit, if you doing last year, I got another album from last year. That was
last year, Chuck.
That was last year. I thought that was this. Damn, time is flying by.
That was late last year though. Fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with KOD. Cool. That shit is fire, bro. Like that nigga goes in on his albums. He didn't have any features, and that he goes in on his shit, bro.
Listen, man.
He's better than Kendrick Lamar. I said it. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Wanna go this year? I don't know. I feel like Nas is not getting enough respect. The grown man shit.
The Nas album?
Yeah.
It was cool.
I like that.
Kanye fucked it up, man.
Yeah. I'm saying Black Thought had the best year. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk about it. Black Thought had the best year.
I see.
I mean, I'm just saying, just like who he started off the year and he's ending it. Who had a better year than him in hip hop terms than him? It is what it is, though, man. That's how I feel. But what do y'all feel about? Oh God, I hate these motherfucking things. The Cowboys and the Bears. And the Bears haven't balled. So, fuck. Is defense king? And then we even switched into the Raptors and the beating the Warriors. So, is defense king again? Pete, I'm going to go with you, Chuck, and then I'm going to go after y'all.
Is the defense king or what? Us what? Football?
Well, you see the Cowboys are beating the Saints. You see the Bears beating the Rams. And then we're seeing that the Raptors have owned so far the Warriors. So is defense gonna? Because I feel like that whole shit with the Raptors is like something that's just an anomaly instead of what it should be. They don't always win. So go ahead.
I will never look at if we see you crossing two different sports. Basketball I don't give a fuck about in the regular season, man. that's just playing Toronto.
Fair enough.
But they can play 82 games before the playoffs. And niggas do not give a fuck during the regular season. Now football, no. Chicago just got a dope ass they got a dope ass stout player, Khalil Mack, and he made niggas around him better. The Rams was an app, but Jared Goff is not a Patrick Holmes. He's a dope. He's a good quarterback in the system that his coach got him in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Todd Gurley had a shitty game, and whenever Todd Gurley has a shitty game, Jared Goff is going to have a shitty game. But I do have a question. Sorry, Var. Can a coach of a shitty team be coach of the year? And the reason why I ask this is because if it wasn't for John Gruden, Chicago and Dallas would not be playoff bound right fucking now.
Right.
So I don't know. Can a shitty all right. I'm just saying. Okay. I was kidding.
How the fuck you get rid of players and be coach of the year? No, that ain't happening.
Dallas and Chicago going to the playoffs.
You have to win the draft first. You can't fucking kill people and then fucking not win the draft.
Yo,
when are you gonna get somebody you win a draft for to be shitty? You can't be coach of the year. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Amari Cooper, they're making them ball, and I'll make you coach of the year.
Amari Cooper,
you are a dart.
Amari
you can't give
Cooper,
up somebody. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna get in the draft.
That's facts. But Amari Cooper went from averaging 30 yards a game to looking great. Khalil Mack.
They're like the Bills are.
I'm bullshitting, man.
They're just like we are.
I'm bullshitting.
Everybody that leaves the Bills wins Super Bowls. Antoine Smith, Frank Reich. I think you won one. Rob Johnson won one. Right.
I don't know, man.
Everybody that went to the Packers.
Yeah. I ain't mean
Don Beebe got a Super Bowl after us.
Yeah.
Terry Washington. So because you get that pick up, that's cool. You got a pick. Make something of it, or you're a loser. You can't be a champion with loser. Shit, hell no.
I know. I think it got a little. I ain't mean for it to get that real. I was being an ass because John Gruden is a dick. We all know this. He just got $100 million for his name. I would be an asshole and give him coach of the year. Thank you for making these niggas better with your dumb ass decisions.
I know what's happening. He lost. He lost. He ain't win. So, no. We ain't win yet. So, you can't win something if you till you win. So, what's your thought?
I'm always an advocate for good defenses. You know what I mean. So, I don't know. I haven't watched much football. Although I probably will. Amazon Prime, you get to watch Thursday night football. So. I may start watching, at least have access to that, because I don't have regular cable. I just got internet and subscribe to Netflix and Hulu and shit like that. So, but I'm always an advocate for good defense. I think a dope ass defense will empower the offense, and sometimes, not always, to play better. Like shit, our D is holding the shit down. We got to step the shit up, right? So, but like Pete said, it's just it's one game. They just because they beat two of the best teams in the league doesn't mean anything right now. I mean, it's not like college football where the good team usually always dominates the team that's not so good. It's always going to be a hands up thing in the NFL, in my opinion.
In my opinion, if you are a better team and a lesser team defeats you, then that means you need to study that lesser team to make you even better. that's a lesson that should be learned in life for me. Like shit, they did this once. Like Miami Dolphins beat the Bears one time in 85 or 86. That's when the Bears were dominant. So you learn from it, become better, and instead of becoming like worse or worried about that, you learn what made you not succeed, and then go on from that though. But on to the next. How about these bitch ass Warriors? Oh, I love this conversation. Oh my god. How about the bitch ass Warriors losing to the Raptors without Kawhi Leonard? Think, go ahead.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, bro. I'm gonna just say that's what's up. It's regular season.
You think that's it? They beat them twice though.
In the regular season, you're absolutely correct.
So you think that the Warriors, that do you consider the Raptors to be serious then?
No, I do. I think I think they could be legitimate contenders, but it's still the Raptors. We got to see. I'm not taking nothing away from the Raptors. They balling the fuck out. They've been number one in the league the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what do you think about my boy Giannis out there in Milwaukee?
Giannis is a fucking alien. That's what I think.
Go ahead.
Niggas ain't talking about Giannis enough in my eyes. That nigga nice. Everybody talking about, who KD, everybody who's next, who's this. And Giannis is like when LeBron finally say I'm good, it's gonna be Giannis's. Will he stay with Milwaukee? I don't know. But I like Milwaukee squad. I like him with Eric Bledsoe and the Kingdom Caldwell.
Maker.
Yeah, those boys right. They big as fuck. They'll be hard to play in the 7-game series in the playoffs because they all long, they all fast and athletic, and they all can score.
Well, now, and obviously I can't talk too much shit though because my Rockets are fucking up. What's going on with your Heat?
Nothing, not a damn thing. We on that just like Kobe and the Lakers 2 years ago. We on the way retirement tour right now and shit. Hassan Whiteside need to go get the fuck out of here. We ain't doing shit, but what I will say is I like how Justin Winslow is progressing. I will say that he's scoring more. He always been nice on defense. Yeah, I know I hate fucking Duke. I don't like Duke. I hate from Duke.
I want to give a shout out to the Kings, man.
Yeah, they balling.
De'Aaron Fox and them boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Pete, you still playing 2K? Did I make you quit it or?
No, you didn't. I ain't get it. I gotta get it, man.
He didn't make you quit. What the fuck happened to you?
I don't know, Chuck. We just gonna relax. Let him ride it out. Let him enjoy life.
I don't want to make you quit.
But here's the crazy thing, Pete. Amir used to be trash in video games, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All video games.
Yeah, Amir used to be trash at 2K and Madden and all that shit. But now this nigga be busting everybody's ass. Like, what the fuck?
Man.
I feel like God made me to get better with age instead of, though, in my younger years.
Yeah. I know this nigga. These games are more advanced now, so you on that advanced level shit.
No, Chuck, don't do that. Because that's so unbecoming of you. I'm not the guy that's that advanced. So, let's be honest, I can barely log on to certain sites. So we all know that. I mean, I'm analog good, but but I learn from y'all. So we all learn from each other. Nobody's better. But yeah, man.
Nah, bro, I disagree, bro. You be kicking ass.
You in 2K? That's crazy. I don't even know what the record is, though. I don't even know if you're close to a winning record. If you beat me 30 times in a row. It's gonna be a while, Pete, so you get to a 500 record with me.
This dude is hilarious.
Damn. Damn,
Pete. I don't know what you want me to say. This was 4 years ago, bro. This last time I played this nigga, we won about 5 games when we was down here drinking every day, enjoying life.
Really? Was it only 5 games? Oh, I feel like I beat you right, man.
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't even know who was the president.
That's probably Barack.
Who's the president?
Nah, well, yo, understand this though. Y'all can beat T and 2K though, if y'all want to. But I'm gonna beat y'all after that. I mean, took it from my brother, but he ain't gonna beat me. No, I don't know. It might be over.
Damn. Nigga going in right now, bro.
Yeah, he going off. He's going off on the tangent.
But let's get right now to the Trailblazers. Pete, yo, let's get into the Trailblazers though, man. So I'm gonna start off with Chuck, and I'm gonna go after Pete, man. Go ahead and do my thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shout out to KT Arch Degree on YouTube. KT Arch, ARCH, and then Degree on YouTube. He I think I don't know if he studied with Dr. Sebi, but he adopts Dr. Sebi's philosophy when it comes to health and healing. So it's a young brother, up and coming. He has a herbal shit going on. He does retreats and everything. So you can do is just search on YouTube, KT Arch Degree. He's the younger brother of the Blue and Red Pill on YouTube. Those brothers, they're deep as hell too. But yeah, shout out to KT Arch Degree, bro.
Word. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Ricky Williams, man. Former NFL running back Ricky Williams. Him and along with other former players, including Terrell Owens, they formerly own football league. They're gonna call it Freedom Football League, and they put it together. Now they're gonna have like past players, undrafted players, and it's gonna be personally owned by the players and everything. So they basically trying to do what niggas said that should have been done anyway, because we all knew this. Oh, boycott the NFL, boycott the NFL. That boycott shit ain't gonna do nothing. Let's start our own shit. And shout out to Ricky Williams and Terrell Owens for trying to spark their own shit. I hope it becomes successful. And I hope they keep going, and I hope they don't stop with the plan. So shout out to Ricky Williams, man.
Yeah. Facts. I mean, who's your trailblazer, bro? Henry. Did he drop off? Amir.
I don't know.
Yeah, did you meet your... yeah. You sound mad far away from the phone, bro.
I want to shout out Debbie Allen.
Okay.
All right.
And excuse me for that though, but I want to shout out Debbie Allen for what she did on Different World, what she has done in as far as theatrics, dance, and everything though. And so yeah, man, Debbie Allen needs a shout out, man. That's a powerful woman though, and she deserves that honor. Getting into everything and the God, yo, man, what you think about LeBron? Is he the MVP? Pete.
Shit, as of right now, yeah, absolutely.
You said LeBron's the MVP? Say it again, Pete. No, say it again. Say it again, Pete. Say it again.
My nigga, I love you, man. I got headphones on, and that shit is like killer when the octaves get higher. Yeah, LeBron is the MVP as of right now. He's balling. He got them boys a couple games out of first place. We gonna see what's gonna happen, because once again, it's the regular season. We ain't even at All-Star break yet. But as of right now, I would say he's the leading candidate for MVP. Absolutely. It's him and Kawhi Leonard.
I know it's hard for you to say that, Pete.
It's not hard for me to say that, bro.
No, I know it's hard. You've been hating on LeBron since you left your team.
Never have I hated on LeBron, dude.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Never have. So, see, that's the thing that kills me. I can't critique. Niggas can't critique nowadays. We can't have opinions. Everything is hating now. Got it. Cool.
No, everything is not hating though, but you have certain feelings though. He left Miami.
Not at all. I don't, man.
You expressed it. You hated on LeBron.
I've never expressed hatred for this man leaving. I've never did that. I said I wasn't surprised. Huh?
Dislike. Strong dislike.
Strong dislike.
Y'all crazy, man.
You got it, Chief.
You got it, Chief. Don't try to play it cool, nigga. Don't lash out on me like that. You lash out.
Lash out?
No, lax.
Oh, I need to lash out.
No, not lash. He ain't lashing out. He just, yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, that's over the conversation, though, but Pete know he mad as hell LeBron left.
I'm not at all, bro. But whatever, man.
Hey, man. The team leaves, I understand it. But I feel like right now, the MVP of the league, MVP actually is Kawhi Leonard. He's the MVP.
The reason why I got Kawhi in second place is because he hasn't played every game. He took a certain rest games, and I don't think LeBron did that yet. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I got LeBron ahead of Kawhi Leonard right now. But it's definitely close.
That's fair. So you got anything to add to it?
No, sir. No comments. I mean,
man.
This is LeBron's This is LeBron's 16th year in the league.
15th year, yes, sir.
And he's still considered MVP. That's fucking unheard of. I'm sorry.
Right.
I mean, that's fucking. This man's a fucking monster in the league, bro.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man. Longevity is in this day and age. Longevity is like 2 months.
Yeah, but I heard. I forgot where I heard this, but LeBron James spends $1 million on his body a year. I don't know where I heard it.
That's what niggas gotta understand. Like, this day and age is not surprising. I mean, Vince Carter's still going at it at 42, but LeBron, like you said, him and I forgot homie that used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I forgot his name, the linebacker. But him and LeBron, them niggas, they pay over $1 million a year for their body. Hyperbolic chambers, you know what I mean? All that
Harrison?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Harrison.
Harrison. Yeah. Yeah, that them niggas, like, they know what, their body is what provides them a living.
Yeah.
LeBron's smart as fuck. He know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He knows he has a chance to break all these fucking records, do all this shit. He's still this is 16th year, Chuck. The way he going, this nigga got it good. He still got 4 more years of this shit left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
4 at the most. I'm gonna say 3, but 4 at the most.
Yeah.
Of dominance left. That means he still can have another 10-year career.
Yeah.
It's still like even as a role player, he dope. This nigga, They say it's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. That, but he even like kind of alluded to it that he wants to be in the league long enough to where his son, when his son in the league, they be like the first father-son duo in the league type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit can happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, he spent tremendous amounts of money on his body, bro.
Yeah.
As you should.
As he should. He invested in himself.
Yep.
Go ahead, Chuck, on that.
No, I was saying I was agreeing with Pete. Yeah, man. You know, you spend that much money on yourself, bro. You have to perform at that level. You know, That's a lot of money to invest in yourself. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but you know, the amount that you're investing in yourself has to yield you results that surpass that amount you invested, and clearly that's the case for LeBron James.
If you're black and you're in America, and you're black really around the world, though, but right to start from America, and you're only investing in how you're going to be perceived, you are doing the wrong thing. This is a fact. I don't fuck what people think. That's a fact. You only care about how you're going to be perceived based off what you're doing. If it's in the right way, you're doing the wrong thing. And you're thinking wrong. Because you have to think about what's going to be beyond you. If you care about what isn't like what you see instead of what can be, you're doing the wrong thing. And trusting in this system ain't the right way at all. You have to create the legacy. And that's why I appreciate LeBron, appreciate Dwayne Wade, I appreciate everybody. This is black who does beyond themselves. That's what's up. Pete. Yeah. You ready to get into it? You got any bars, bro? You good?
We cooling tonight, Chief. We cooling.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm going to say my piece. God loves y'all. I barely tolerate y'all. Don't do your thing. Chuck, go ahead. Don't Pete, close it out.
Yeah, man. I was watching a documentary video the other day, man, and he said the first law of life is self-preservation. And back on December 4th, I received a diagnosis that proved that to be true. Because at that point, nothing else mattered but me getting better. That's been my focus for the past week and a half. Every single day, I haven't listened to no politics, no news. I've just been consuming a bunch of information on health shit. So I say that because before you even get to that point, just know there's a lot of preventative shit that you can do, so you don't have to be at a point where you feel like you're consuming all this information to try and save your life. Don't ever put yourself in that situation. So this information's out there, man. We just got to go search for it. And I was watching a health video, had like 7,000 views, but I'm sure one of these rap videos has 50 million views. Like a rap shit, it's cool entertainment. I mean, it could be, two different categories of entertainment, but whatever the case is. But I'm just saying that there's the equal number of people who are suffering is the same, the equal number of people who are consuming the wrong type of, not the wrong, but who are consuming information that's not going to empower them. So just stay educated. Information's out there. Just you got to go out there and search for it. I'm out.
Yo, there's always room to grow, bro. But you still gotta be you. The same as you excuse you see on that tweet. Yeah.